Stan Gibilisco here. A little bit of a different take on the great Mother's Day storm of 2015. It's 10 o'clock in the morning on Mother's Day, May 10th, 2015, Mountain Standard Time. And you can see that we've had just about 12 inches of snow so far. The railing is a pretty good indicator until it starts sloughing off. The deck is a pretty good indicator as long as there's not a lot of wind. And we haven't had much wind. In fact, it's been light snow the whole time and not much blowing. And it looks like that's going to continue for the remainder of the day, probably snowing at the rate of around an inch an hour, possibly a little less. So we may end up getting as much as 2 feet out of this, but it will be a gradual storm, not one of these violent things. At least it doesn't look that way at this time. So who are the meteorologists, and who is the damn fool? Well, it's looking more and more like I am the damn fool. But I already knew that. I'll give you another report later if I can remember to do it. I've got really nowhere to go. I'm not going to try and contend with weather like this, even though the streets are plowed. Stan Gibilisco, signing off. Until next time, so long.